All right, so it's Friday, and we usually let our hair down on Fridays. And Dr. Precious, I'm going to be putting you on the spot.
Yeah,
So,
you're free.
I'm free too.
Yeah, you're free.
So a couple of days ago,
Spontaneous.
we were discussing age,
Okay.
and marriage,
Okay.
and why the pressure is always on women to
Okay.
get married early.
Okay.
So once you go past the age of 32, 30, parents begin to, in fact, let me just put it at 25. Parents just begin to say, oh, you need to marry, you need to go, you need to just get married, you need to just do this.
That's true. That's true.
That's just the thing. You just begin to mount pressure. Now, it's either your parents mount pressure, or the society, or your friends, or even you mount pressure on yourself, because sometimes you just look at it and you're like, okay, because of the situation of things.
And especially when you see people getting married on Saturday.
And they keep selling ashwebi to you, and you're
feel
buying
so
a lot
bad.
of it, and you're feeling so bad. Now, somebody sent us a message and
Okay.
said, is it okay not to marry at all?
Wow. Let me take
Let's
you.
answer. Lady first and guy.
Okay, let me take you first of all to the first seemingly question. Why is it that there is pressure on women to marry on time? You see, it's very important you understand that the woman is like a flower. And every flower has its time to blossom and its time to wither. Okay? A man can get married at the age of 60, at the age of 50, at the age of 40 and still thrive. Okay? But a woman has her time. There is nothing called papapause, but there is something called menopause. Are you following me? So it's important when you see elders telling the lady you need to settle
I think
down.
that should be changed to womenopause.
No, it's it's menopause. You know why?
It should be womenopause, because that's the women.
I could tell you the origin of that. It's menopause because they're trying to let the women know that there's going to be a time in your life where there's going to be a pause on the rush of men coming at you, because your level of productivity will diminish. And you know what I'm talking about. So when you're getting to that time, parents will come on you and tell you it's better you get married right now. You see, I was talking to a girl some time ago, a while ago. Her name is Joyce, and she was telling me, she said, Dr. Precious, may God have mercy on us who used our future husbands as boyfriend, and used our boyfriends as husband material. Because the future husbands we used as boyfriends, we lost them. The future boyfriends we thought could be our husbands lost us. I don't know if you get what I'm talking about. So there is that rush on parents to see their children get married. There is that rush from the society seeing the average girl get married, because come on, sweetheart, time is not on the side of some ladies. And you see, for some women like you that looks like vampire, you look the same every year. You keep looking beautiful the more older you get. But for some of them, the more older they get, the more matured and advanced they begin to look.
Let me tell you. Insult me.
No. No, I'm complimenting you. Let me tell you a story of a young lady who was working with UBA. She was my account officer. Very beautiful, untouchable. Okay? Now, it got to a particular time, nobody could talk to her. She was high class, beautiful car driving, non-reachable. You know those kind of girls at the headquarters of UBA at that time. I'm not going to mention name. Now, many years went down the line, and she came to my office one day and said, you know what? I think I wasted my beautiful years for the bank I was with. Right now, I want to settle down. Nobody wants to see me. And the bank no longer places me at that pedestal where I'm put on the billboard. I'm the face of the bank. Right now, she's no more the face, and it's now dawning on her that it's time to get settled. And guess what was the solution? She turned to becoming a surrogate mom. That's another topic we need to talk about sometime later.
Okay, now you see, at this particular point, I am baffled.
I know you will.
Right? You were trying to dazzle?
No. I was trying to say the truth.
Okay, because this is where I kind of like figure out that we've confused the person who asked the question. If he should get married, she should get married or forget about marriage?
Now that's the second question.
So let me answer you first of all. So yes, I agree that women are like flowers.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree that there is a time to everything. Yes,
Yeah.
I also agree that sometimes you switch it around with your boyfriend or your husband and the husband, a boyfriend. Yes, I agree that all of that happens.
Okay.
But what I'm looking at is at that particular point in time where you go through all of this, you could get it right or you could get it wrong.
Yeah, that's
Now,
true.
some people were not even high placed, we're not hidden,
Yeah.
we're not proud, where okay, may not be the flamboyant looking fly all the time kind of woman.
Okay.
Or we're okay. And the man never came.
Did you see the post of the young lady from the church who came out on Instablog
Yes,
to
and said
cry
she-
out? She
yes.
said, I was a good girl, I was going to church, I was doing all the good things, and nobody married me. And I went to check her profile. She's a beautiful girl,
But nobody
but
came.
nobody came.
Now in Africa, we say, or in Nigeria,
Okay.
we say she has a spiritual problem.
No, okay.
And then people begin to tell her to go for fasting and prayer,
For
then
cleansing,
for cleansing.
for-
She does deliverance and deliverance and deliverance.
Total
and
deliverance.
Total deliverance.
But-
until the man comes.
But
Now,
Tomisin,
I'm
do
not
you know-
saying that those things don't exist. I'm not
Okay.
saying that it does exist.
It's possible.
I'm just saying that whatever side you swing, I'm not going to battle your faith with you.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that some people were just not lucky to have those men come.
And,
Now, isn't it better for them to just know that marriage is not a do or die affair? Marriage is not a confirmation of your beauty. It's not a confirmation
Of your status.
success, of your status. If it means that you cannot get married, then live your life.
Yeah.
And try to live your life to the fullest. While you're trying to get married, the marriage doesn't come. Don't pause your life.
You can actually get the right person faster in your purpose. You know what I tell people is this: purpose and vision has a way of advertising a woman. There is a kind of woman every man wants to marry. I could tell you five kind of guys every lady will want to marry. Okay, but maybe subsequently in our next broadcast we'll do that. But let me tell you this: a woman in the hems of her purpose is always attractive. She's always advertising. Why? Because she's doing what God created her to do. The beauty of an airplane is not in the hangar, it's on the sky. The beauty of a fish is not in your pot of soup, it's in the water. Are you getting what I'm talking about? So the beauty, your beauty comes out when you're doing that thing you were meant to do. So in discovering purpose, yeah, you can find the right person, but it's not compulsory that if I don't get married, I'll commit suicide.
I learned the story of a 41-year-old woman a
Okay.
while ago.